get this thing and why it's so difficult?
Well, what the government's alleging in this indictment is that Boot, along with another unnamed co-conspirator, agreed to provide these weapons to undercover agents who were posing as FARC. So the substance of
what?
As FARC, as members of this armed group in Colombia.
Right.
And so the substance of the charge is there is an agreement, and that they committed overt acts in furtherance of that agreement. And if they can prove that, then they've made their case. So what they're going to have to look at is the substance of these conversations, which presumably have all been recorded. Now, defense lawyers and prosecutors will look at this, and usually they're going to be subject to various interpretations. So if there's some reasonable interpretation of these conversations, either that Boot didn't agree or that he agreed to something different, then there's going to be a defense.
Blah, blah, blah. It's just a bunch of chatter, though. Is there any hard evidence? Isn't that going to be a problem?
That's the hard
There's
evidence.
nothing, is there?
But the hard evidence is the chatter. The charges are conspiracy. That's what a conspiracy is, Shep. It's the three of us just say, let's go rob the bank, and then we take one overt step, and we call the bank to see what time does it close. Okay, it closes at 5. Let's go there at 4:45. So here they're going to listen to these hours of tapes. What this guy is really lucky, because he'd be facing the death penalty, is that he didn't sell one of these weapons. Because if he sold one of these weapons and somebody got killed with one of these weapons, now it goes from conspiracy to killing to it goes to killing an American citizen through means of terrorism. The government will have this case locked up so tight that they will put so much pressure on him to cooperate. Otherwise, they're going to look. Here's your choice: spend the rest of your life in jail, or give us some information. Your choice. You give us some information, maybe we'll only give you 20 years.
Tom, do they get it out of him? And do the Russians just flip out in the middle of all this?
Well, you know, who knows if they're going to get it out of him, but I will note that the government seemed to go to very extreme efforts to get him here from Thailand. Initially, the Thai government did not want to give him up. They said that they did not recognize the FARC as a terrorist group, and they felt the charges were political. And then the U.S. government put the full court press on it, and they finally got him over. So that does beg the question as to whether or not they feel that Boot has something that they want very badly. And, of course, life in prison is a very strong bargaining chip to try to get that information if they think it's there.
I'll say, we'll follow it. Arthur, before we go, is that a velour jacket you're wearing?
No, it's actually corduroy, and it's very warm. The viewers should know you have a choice in New York City when it's this cold. You either wear the suit with the sweater underneath it. It's like the sweater vest thing,
right,
which I'm not a big fan of. Or you could go with the corduroy, and the corduroy is
like
warm,
velour,
and it actually makes a statement because Shepard Smith, who has millions of people viewing, are speaking about my suit on Studio V.
Is it from this millennium?
It's brand new. It's from Millennium is close. It's from Milan, and
right,
you know, this is.
It's going to be 4 degrees on Sunday night.
4 degrees on Sunday night. It's going to be hard for the running backs to hold the ball in Pittsburgh.
Who are you for? You're for Gangrene.
I'm a big Gangrene
Who you for,
Jet
Tom?
fan.
Oh, Gangrene, go to
The city will be a buzz if they actually make it to the Super Bowl for the first time in 40 years.
For once, I'm going to hold my chatter.